I would love to find out, what did you enjoy the most about the spiritual self session?
Just to really to tap into and have the faith of spirituality and using that as a guidance. The way you do that, it's sort of like you helped me to use it in a, I can't think of the word, probably just, it's almost like it's factual, but we're using spirituality. So thanks for that.
Oh, I love that.
I was always on the fence, but now I'm absolutely not. So it was probably a combination of your guidance and just allowing myself to tap into that and open up to that sort of
that makes me happy.
Way of being, not even thinking, but being. Yeah.
Yes, that comes up a lot as well. It's about that, the way of being, and having that on your radar, as opposed to pushing it down and focusing on other parts of us that have been quite active, and bringing the dormant ones onto the radar, which then it changes your whole life, because then you've got this new part of you that's active. So then the lens that you're seeing the world through has subtly shifted, but in the most beautiful, as we often say, profound way. Yeah,
there's so much more trust and just knowing, which
fantastic.
Is lovely.
What are the positive changes that you've noticed since that particular session?
Just bringing to my awareness the clarity of this. That is my self-care. So I was on this treadmill of not doing that for so many years, and putting everything else and everyone else first, and wondering why I'm exhausted and run down and not coping and not getting to where I wanted to get to. So the value in that, and my day-to-day performance and balance, and really accepting that it's possible. Thank you for helping me with that. We looked at my calendar, and I still had this feeling of, oh, really? Really? How do you do that? How do you not have a full calendar and still have a successful business? But it's possible.
And then now, and you just reminded me of that, since that session, and that was on the radar for, but now you're working on a new product range, which is going to allow you to step away even more. And that might be to do more one-to-one sessions, or do family time or anything else, so that you can have more time, energy, and money. And you've committed to doing that. And I'm setting the intention for you in a way that is with this new habit, rather than kind of swapping out this new way of being for the old one, which is another kind of subtle possible self-sabotage that a lot of us do. So setting the intention that you can have both. You can have the time in the calendar and the meditation and support to grow that new product as well. Yeah. Thank you. That's beautiful. What is different, or what was different about that particular session to other similar, spiritual or energy-based sessions that you've done before?
The knowledge that you bring. I am spiritual, but I definitely need to feel that there's evidence and facts in accompanying that. So I wouldn't partake in anything that didn't have that with it, for me to feel that. So you're really good with that. I can feel this knowledge coming through, life experience that has brought you to where you are, so that you share that with me. So there was not an answer that was left, not answered. You gave me every answer that I questioned, and I question a lot. So it was very grounded and clear. Thank you.
Thank you. That's beautiful. And what a reminder, because we need to have the heart and the spiritual connection, but we need to have the brain and the practicality of the mind working well, which is, of course, your specialty. And then that groundedness of, feet on the ground, money in the bank, all that sort of stuff. Yeah, that's beautiful. What would you say to any woman who is considering joining?
Do it. If you need to research and learn more about guidance like this, and tapping into your inner self and spirituality and your heart, go and read and research, because without it, you can't get to where you want to get to. You need to have that beautiful balance and do it. Deb's great.
Thank you. Is there anything else that you would love to share?
Yeah, it just felt so easy working with you, and the changes were profound.
Thank you.
Subtly profound, if that makes sense.
Yes. And it was an absolute joy, and still is, because I get to see you every week on the Mondays. An absolute joy to connect with you and to work with you as well. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.